ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
State employees and healthcare workers will soon be required to get vaccinated or tested regularly. This as new COVID cases continue to rise across the state and here in San Diego County. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kimberly Hunt. Steve has the night off. Our ABC 10 News reporter Sofia Hernandez shares what the mandate measure means moving forward.
With many unvaccinated, spikes in COVID cases and the Delta variant, health officials now wanting to keep themselves accountable.
That around 90% of the cases that we're seeing are in unvaccinated people.
It's that statistic that Dr. Christian Ramers says has pushed 50 of the nation's top medical groups to require their employees to be vaccinated.
We don't go into this industry to make people sick. And that's the kind of situation we're in right now. And I think you're seeing public health leaders and policymakers get a little bit more frustrated, because part of why we're here is because we didn't get high enough in our vaccine rates.
The president of the San Diego Medical Society agreeing.
We have to show leadership that the healthcare community has been struggling so much for the last 18 months, is stepping up to the plate and having vaccinations. Almost 95% of physicians have been vaccinated. Nurses are up to the 60% range. So it's important to have all healthcare workers be vaccinated.
And it's not just the top of healthcare. Veteran Affairs announcing Monday they will be doing the same, making them the first federal agency to impose this mandate. Governor Newsom announcing that starting August 9th, the state will crack down.
246,000 Californians are state employees. 246,000 Californians should be vaccinated. And if they're not vaccinated and cannot verify that they've been vaccinated, we are requiring that they get tested.
While some believe mandating a dose will be met with pushback, Dr. Ramers says requiring vaccines is not unprecedented.
Well, I'm required as a healthcare provider to get an influenza vaccine every year so that I don't get my patients sick. And if I don't, I have to sign an attestation and wear a mask basically the entire winter. Our children have to get vaccinated before they start school so that they don't spread vaccine preventable diseases in the classroom.
The COVID vaccine is still under emergency use only, so the big question is how this may hold up in the courts. Dr. Ramers says it's possible to see other clinics follow suit, as health of the patient will be priority.
This is going to get tricky in a legal sense. There's already been a couple of cases, I think, in Indiana and at Houston Methodist Hospital, where the hospital said, nope, you have to get vaccinated. People sued and they lost because this is a public health issue. You know, you can't come to work and get your patients sick. That just doesn't sit well with anybody.
While the mandates affect those who care for others, doctors say it's a community effort to keep all of us safe.
Let's make individual decisions that are smart. If you don't want to get COVID, protect yourself with a vaccine, or protect yourself with a mask, or stay away from other people and don't breathe the air that they're breathing.
If you would like to read the full statements from all of the organizations that are moving forward with this mandate, as well as California's new regulations for state employees, they're listed on our website, 10news.com. In San Diego, Sofia Hernandez, ABC 10 News.
I didn't want to go. I couldn't let go.
A former bodybuilder who is in great health was released from the hospital today after being diagnosed with COVID back in January. He spent months in the ICU where doctors brought him back from the brink of death numerous times. And he shares his story with ABC 10 News anchor Vanessa Van Hefty on what today means to him.
Lance Schlager doesn't take this moment for granted.
I coded twice.
The COVID long hauler released from Kaiser Permanente today after a battle that almost killed him.
I didn't want to go. I couldn't let go. I had to fight.
The 54-year-old father of two and general contractor spent a total of 4 months in and out of the ICU since January. His girlfriend Vanessa at his side.
Sorry. I couldn't have done it without her.
It was touch and go. I mean, the doctors would call me every day saying, the one lung collapsed, and then a few days later, the other lung collapsed. And then, with the blood clots, and then with his fever at one point reached 105. Which was crazy to me.
In just months, the former bodybuilder went from 200 pounds to just 135 pounds.
If I wouldn't have had the extra weight on me, the 60 pounds, I would have passed for sure.
He coded twice with severe COVID pneumonia and blood clots to his legs, lungs, and heart.
His body never gave up. And so they kept seeing him, fighting. So thank God. It's that fighter in him.
Doctors brought him back from death.
The doctors and the nurses at at Kaiser who were incredible because they saved his life.
He's learned how to walk and talk again while battling ongoing infections.
A lot of patients that went through what he went through didn't survive. And so I feel very lucky that, he made it. He was strong.
And getting stronger each day with a new perspective on life.
It kind of makes you step back a second and just kind of, not so much take anything for granted anymore.
Vanessa Van Hefty, ABC 10 News.
Family feeling blessed. And Lance is encouraging everyone who hasn't gotten the vaccine to do so. He has not been able to work as a general contractor since his battle with COVID. The gun violence restraining order filed against Larry Miliete was unsealed today, revealing new details about his weapons and the safety concerns raised by detectives. Miliete's wife, Maya, has been missing since January 7th. Larry is a person of interest in her disappearance. Our ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo shows us the newly released images.
These are copies of pictures that show Larry Miliete's weapons and ammo. They were included in the gun violence restraining order against him filed back in May. The documents were unsealed Monday afternoon. Just last week, Larry was named a person of interest in his wife's disappearance. The pictures show a cache of 16 firearms, high-capacity magazines, and hundreds of rounds of ammunition. Also, 4 U.S. passports and a government ID. According to the declarations made in the documents, the city was asking for them to stay sealed out of concern that Larry would learn of the gun violence restraining order and flee the state or country with his 3 kids, or, quote, likely shoot it out with police. The documents also revealed the date Miliete bought 2 9mm Glocks after his wife's disappearance, one in mid-February and the other in mid-March.
Last week, Larry Miliete told ABC 10 News in a text message that he was, quote, very disappointed about being named a person of interest in his wife's case. In downtown, Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Laura. After showers and thunderstorms all day, a warm-up later this week, and meteorologist Angelica Campos is tracking our current conditions tonight. Angelica.
I can't believe it or not, it is much quieter out there tonight, but we still have a few areas of light drizzle, and most likely that'll continue into tomorrow morning. We have seen anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to just over 2 inches of rain in the county. Of course, tonight everything is going to be much lighter in comparison to what we have already seen since yesterday. You can see a little bit of that green around as we switch it over to our pinpoint Doppler live. We really have to zoom in to really pinpoint where everything is, but all those areas where you see the light green, there's a little bit of drizzle, and some of the coastal communities are actually dealing with a little bit more as well. You can't see it, it's all because of the angle, but we'll see some patchy drizzle into tomorrow and a warm up much more in your 7-day forecast.
All right, we'll check back in. Thanks, Angelica. Could take a week or more to seat a jury in the trial of a man accused of gunning down a San Diego police officer 5 years ago. Wednesday marks the official anniversary of Officer Jonathan de Guzman's death. Prosecutors say he and his partner, Wade Irwin, were shot after pulling over Jesse Michael Gomez in South Crest. Irwin survived. Gomez will be tried on charges of murder, attempted murder, and murder of a peace officer. He faces the death penalty. ABC 10 News spoke with Officer de Guzman's wife, Jane, in 2017, and she told us about their last moments together.
And the last word I heard to him is, I love you and I love you too. I think that's the most important thing you have to say to someone.
Because you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Again, jury selection could take a week or more. The DA's office says the trial itself could last as long as 2 months. The last person missing from the condominium collapse in Surfside, Florida, has been found. It's been a little over a month since the building came down. Ever since June 24th, crews have been searching through the debris to find victims. Today, Miami-Dade's mayor spoke about those lost in the collapse.
Nothing we can say or do will bring back these 98 angels who left behind grieving families, beloved friends, loved ones across this community and across the world. but we have done everything possible to bring closure to the families.
Ages of the victims ranged from 1 to 92 years old. The mayor added, aside from hurricanes, this was the state's largest emergency response ever. The congressional committee investigating the storming of the Capitol on January 6th is set to kick off deliberations tomorrow. The first witnesses scheduled are police officers who fought against rioters at the Capitol. Law enforcement from both the D.C. Metropolitan and Capitol Police will tell the committee what happened that day. And you can watch the hearing live on ABC 10 News and our website. It all starts at 6:30 tomorrow morning.